David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did
he's got some space. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Fires complete on the crosser. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Terrapins! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Oh, they're after him! And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Slips through the line. And there he goes. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Nevada will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 10. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Quick strike through the air for the score.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Swings it out to the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
They'll immediately call timeout. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Pulls it out on the left. Open spaces. Touchdown, Maryland! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Terrapin! The defense takes matters into its own hands. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. action on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Pope. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this third and very long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the tailback.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Maryland! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the returner will be brought down. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Snatch it quickly on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying the left side. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Nevada comes to the line facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. The coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They want to run this quarterback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll immediately call timeout. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Completes it in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Terrapins have pushed it inside the 20. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground.
He's got it down the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Nevada set to kick off to start the 3rd quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but not. found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Quick pass on the jet motion. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Got his man out of the backfield. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Terrapins have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Terrapins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the gun. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets the back moving. Quarterback keeper. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Terrapins! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Massey. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Here comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead. They did not. Lead is huge. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. Finds his target down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll go to the air on second and short. Punch it out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Touch pass on the run. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gets it out fast. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Maryland!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
63, Nevada.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. From the gun, running back gets the gift. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Back to pass, it's Massey. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Now on first down from the 30. QB draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off the play fake. A little release to the back. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Terrapins! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And how about this defense, man? They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown, man. They don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their second fumble return for a touchdown today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Loss of 3.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Got the quick pass. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to pass, it's Massey. Picked off, what a play to set him up. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Terrapin!
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And some room to work. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time on target. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Pressure coming. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Nevada will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand.
Turning it on! And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this will be caught at the 30. A first down for the offense. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Now improvising. He'll pull it down and run. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability